No, I want it now. Early the next morning, Chen Yuan returned to the dorm. He got out of bed with a refreshed spirit, thinking, the system even gives cash back on loan repayments. All my loans plus credit card debt add up to 52,000. I'll pay those off first. Chen Yuan looked at the balance in his account, pondering, there's still Li Yuheng's 100,000 back when my family went bankrupt. All those fair-weather friends avoided me. But Li Yuheng helped me without saying a word. Suddenly, a roommate came over and asked, Old Third, where'd you go last night? Check the group chat. There's a friend gathering tonight at noon. Chen Yuan opened the group chat and saw some people discussing, the weather's pretty good this weekend. Everyone should go out for a stroll. Immediately after, a photo of a car appeared. The people below were exclaiming, Damn! Bang is getting a car. That's a Baohan Lai rolling at 280,000. Bang is really rich. Sigh. Even after 10 years of graduation, we might not be able to afford a car. Did the female sales staff at the 4S shop give birth yet? I suggest everyone get together and have a good time tonight, the roommate said again. That dog Li Jianpeng ordered a car. I suspect he asked the class president to arrange this so he can show off. It's freaking disgusting, they left. If we don't go, we lose 200 yuan from the class fund. Chen Yuan said, disgusted. Li Jianpeng's pretending is really adorable. You guys go. I'm not going. Before he could finish, a message arrived. Yuan, long time no see. Hen Yuans. Come over for a meal tonight. Relax a little. Suddenly, the system chimed in with a notification. Perfect life mission. It's not just about the opposite sex's favor, but also a career foundation limited time mission. The host will receive 1 million yuan dedicated to investment within 1 week. Invest all 1 million. Mission reward. Any income earned from business activities will be doubled. Chen Yuan read the mission and happily thought, this time, it's a career-related mission? Right on time. I was thinking I needed a reasonable source of income for all this money in my account. Li Yuheng's acoustic bar is under renovation. Maybe I can invest in his bar. Chen Yuan stared at his phone. Li Yuheng's message in front of him. Yuan, long time no see. Come out for a meal tonight. Relax a little. He replied, send the location. Tonight, Daddy will show you a change of scenery at the South Scenery Bar in a VIP room. Cheng Long, a young master lounging on the couch, said with a dismissive look, Young Master Li, who are you still waiting for? I'm about to starve to death. That guy was Lin Guangyao. Shi Haiji, sitting on the side, chimed in. Aren't all the important brothers here already? Zhao Zhengang, sprawled out there, also said, That's right, important people wouldn't be late. Li Yuheng held a glass of wine in his hand and said affably, What's the rush? Aren't there fruits and snacks on the table? Snack on those for a bit. Chen Yuan is coming soon, look loud. Lin Guangyao, hearing this, jumped up and said, Chen Yuan, isn't his family bankrupt? He's not in the same circle as us anymore. Why call in here? Lin Yuheng said seriously, I'm paying tonight, I'm not asking you to pay, so what are you complaining about? Chen Yuan is my childhood friend, you can't lump him in with those guys. Lim Guangyao said dismissively, If young Master Li says we wait, then we'll keep waiting. The girl next to him said, You're such a pain, Brother Yao. You won't be my boyfriend, but you always touch me. Lin Guangyao then directed the conversation to Shi Haiji. Isn't your cousin's girlfriend coming tonight? Why isn't she here yet? Shi Haiji said with a wide grin. She's on her way, but there's traffic. It'll probably take another 10 minutes or so. Lin Guangyao scoffed inwardly. His family always depended on mine. If it weren't for me, he wouldn't even qualify to be at gatherings like this. And how the heck did he stumble upon such a hot girlfriend, especially that short, tight skirt and white shirt? No guy can resist that kind of allure. Anyway, they're not married yet, so maybe I still have a shot. Chen Yuan finally showed up. He opened the door with a bright smile and said, Sorry for the wait, everyone. Yi Yuheng, seeing Chen Yuan arrive, gently asked, Why are you so late? Chen Yuan replied honestly, Traffic. I swear, that driver took the long way, specifically through the worst traffic jams, Yukang. Li Yuheng lightly punched his shoulder, laughing, Damn, some drivers have no morals. File a complaint. Lin Guangyao thought despitefully, Taking a taxi? Everyone here drove their fancy cars. No wonder he got stuck in traffic. He sneered. You're lucky we all drove ourselves. You had to call a taxi, huh? Suddenly, a beautiful yet familiar face walked in and said anxiously, Sorry, the rush hour traffic was insane, so I'm late. Shi Haikiao, blushing, stood up and introduced. This is Chen Na, my girlfriend. She works at a 4S dealership. If any of you guys need a car, look her up. He suddenly felt a surge of superiority, thinking, even if I'm not as rich as these guys, my girlfriend is way hotter than theirs. Chen Na saw Chen Yuan standing there and was surprised, thinking, that's Brother Chen. He bought a car yesterday, but he didn't say hi. I guess I should pretend this is the first time we're meeting. With that thought, she walked straight to Shi Haikiao, her face stiff, yet still radiating charm. 40 minutes later, Li Yuhong stood up, his face flushed with alcohol, and said, now that everyone's stuffed, let me say a few words. That bar I'm opening, I really want to make it big. All of you here are my best bros. Anyone want to invest together and get rich? The projected capital is around 24 million. I'm putting in 30% equity, which is about 700,000. He asked a little awkwardly, what do you guys think? The girl next to Lin Guangyao was just watching the show, while he thought to himself, Lin Xiao's family makes tens of millions in profit a year. He needs investors for a measly 700,000? He probably messed up his last investments, so his dad cut him off. Shi Haikiao swirled the wine in his glass, thinking, I can't afford this. I'd have to save for 2 years to get 700,000, Zhao Zhengang thought. Going out to eat is fine, but why are you roping us into investing? That's not Li Xiao's style. The so-called important people were as quiet as clams, thinking, in situations like this, whoever opens their mouth first is the idiot. Li Yuhong's face darkened, thinking, normally, these guys are always asking me to treat them, and they never hesitate to borrow money. Now that I need a little support, it's understandable with Chen Yuan being down on his luck, but the rest of them are acting like they're dead, he said coldly. What's going on? Cat got your tongues now that you're full. You guys should say something. Lin Guangyao finally spoke up. It's like this, Li Xiao. I don't think it's at the point where you need investment. If you're just short on working capital, we can each chip in a few thousand to get the bar going. And you can pay us back later when you make money. Shi Haikiao chimed in. Yeah. After all, we'd be adding shares halfway through, which wouldn't be fair to you. If you do it that way, you won't lose money later. Right, guys? Zhao Zhengang thought to himself. Everyone knows Li Xiao's investment skills. Remember that hot pot restaurant with the technicians? It was a disaster. Now he's opening a bar? That's like throwing money into the ocean. The nosy people around glared at Lin Guangyao, thinking, this guy could lend money privately. Why does he have to drag everyone into it? Shit, we all rely on our families. And our allowance isn't even enough. Li Yuhong was silent, thinking, I wanted to get everyone together to make money, but now it's turned into begging for loans? I overestimated these guys, especially Lin Guangyao, who never does anything right. I clearly said it was about investing and joining as partners, but he keeps bringing up borrowing money. Li Yuhong put down his glass and said sourly, we'll talk about borrowing money later. If you guys aren't interested, then forget it. Hearing that, Lin Guangyao eagerly raised his glass and said, that's the way. It's no fun when Li Xiao's trying to get us to invest. Everyone, eat and drink up. Let's keep the party going. Chen Yuan was still deep in thought. These guys disappeared when I went bankrupt. Why does Lian Yuhang still think he can count on them? These guys are all useless leeches, relying on their families for money. Lian Yuhang said disappointedly, you guys can keep partying. I'm heading out. Chen Yuan finally spoke up. How about I invest that 700,000? The whole room went silent. Li Yuhang turned around in shock. Lin Guangyao burst out laughing. Chen Yuan, stop joking around. It's not like we just met. Yeah? Another guy echoed, yeah, talking big doesn't mean anything. A guy sitting next to Chen Yuan patted his shoulder, advising, why don't you go wash your face in the bathroom to sober up? Li Xiao's not in a good mood right now. He doesn't have time for your BS. Shi Haikiao added a reminder. Brother, I'm a few years older than you, and I've experienced more. You have to know your limits. This isn't just about knowing your limits. It's about bragging shamelessly. Lin Guangyao chimed in mockingly. That's right, Chen Yuan. How did you even get here, don't you know? Should I pay for a taxi for you? Chen Na, watching the mockery, was confused, thinking, Brother Chen wants to invest 30% equity. Why do they think he's talking big? He just bought a 600,000 car yesterday. For someone with money like that, investing 700,000 is totally normal. She silently lowered her head, thinking, even though I want to help Brother Chen, if an outsider like me suddenly butts in and speaks up for him, it might just cause him more trouble. What's? What's the best thing to do? Chen Yuan, on the other hand, calmly asked Li Yuheng. I've already transferred the 700,000. Check it out. Li Yuheng looked at the huge number on his phone and stammered in shock. Chen Yuan, you. The information on the screen was crystal clear. Your industrial and commercial bank card ending in 5,854 received 700,000 at 1942 on May 13th. That Ling Guangyao guy curiously asked, Li Xiao, what's going on? Li Yuheng stammered, unable to form a sentence, and pointed his phone at Ling Guangyao, saying, You see for yourself. He saw the ridiculously long number and was shocked, thinking, what the hell? Why does Chen Yuan's transfer have so many zeros? Let me count them again carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy crap, it's 700,000. Chen Na, who was sitting next to him, was also surprised and turned to look at Chen Yuan, thinking, the wind has changed so quickly.